Hello everybody. Sorry, there might have been a slight delay. As you can see, my quality is much better. I just got a new processor and hooked it up very recently, and I have been playing Infinity Wars lately, since it just came on Steam. I've been a huge strategy and card game fanatic for a long time, and I have always been looking for that one right game to play. I've tried Duel of Champions, it didn't quite fit, it was a little too grindy, I'm not sure is the word. But I've been playing this game and really enjoying it. What I'm actually doing today is I designed a deck that I wanted to showcase. This isn't it. This is just a casual deck I've been having fun with. But, alright. First, a bit of a preface. Ignore the deck currently on the screen. Infinity Wars is a digital trading card game. It's currently early access on Steam. It is not finished yet. The game itself, I feel, is fantastic and well balanced. The major bugs right now are all between the server-client connection, so I may have some glitchiness getting into games. Please understand that this is a beta, and it's not like some MMO's betas where you've got just the full game early access for some extra cash. No, this is still being built. Anyway, the deck I want to design was based around this card right here. It's Conscripted Militia. It is 3 to play and 4 morale when it dies. I'm sure most of you who's watching this video already knows it, but it's 6 power and 6 health base. But it gets +1/+1 for each other Conscripted Militia in the same zone as it. I don't think that includes the hand. I'm not sure the hand counts as a zone. But it's unlimited characters, so you can run as many as you want. The trick is getting enough out for it to matter, quickly enough for it to matter. Most decks will either outspeed you or outsize you. I wanted to build a deck that could use these guys effectively, and I actually pulled this deck idea from an existing Magic the Gathering deck. What I put together was this. This is the big card. The general goal of the deck is very simple. It gets as many Conscripted Militia into the graveyard as possible using self-mill stuff, and then plays Hehkeem the Corrupted, which will move all of the Conscripted Militia from your graveyard straight into your support zone. They'll be exhausted for that turn, but that's okay, because you can just move them out next turn, and the rest of the deck is built along living long enough to pull this off. The other commander I'm using is Patient Zero, because once I've paid the 7 and got Hehkeem the Corrupted, I should be able to win with that, barring massive blockers. Hehkeem comes out at 7, Zero's ability turns on at 8, where he can just start sniping creatures right off the bat immediately. So you make your huge army, next turn you take out their biggest blocker and shove everything in your attack zone, or in certain matchups you'll move some to your defense. You only need to break through with 8 militia to win. That is the peak where they hit over 100 damage. You'll need an extra 1 for every blocker, and you can put the rest on defense if you need to. I don't recommend it because they die much more easily when they're split apart. It takes a lot less damage to kill them. My third commander is an infectious zombie, which seems a little weird, but I have him there due to the Flamed On aggro decks. That's these guys for those who don't know the game. They are like red in Magic the Gathering. They are very fast. The fact that I've got an Infectious Zombie as a commander means I can play it straight into my defense zone turn 2 against these guys. Sometimes, some games, and most games against most factions, he'll just sit there and not do anything. But against Flamed On aggro, the fact that he'll block something, then die, and I'll get whatever he blocked back as another blocker is a huge tempo boost for me. And it almost guarantees I'll live long enough, barring bad draws or barring a very aggressive start. I have 28 copies of Conscripted Militia. That's, the core of the deck. That's why I'm playing this deck. Well, will play. I haven't actually tested this deck against people yet. I've got 3 copies of Fill the Graves, which is an obvious card. The top 5 cards of your deck are placed in your graveyard. This is the basic strategy that the Magic the Gathering Dredge uses. It puts your own deck into your graveyard and then uses the cards from there. 3 more copies of Infectious Zombie for the same reason, to fight Flamed On other really aggressive decks. I've got 3 copies of Fear, which for the Magic players works a lot like Fog, but for people who don't play trading card games in general, it basically makes it so nobody can attack or defend for that turn by moving everything back to the support zone, the back zone where no one fights. And I've got 3 of these guys. I could run more, I would, because these are really good. At least in this deck. They're 4 to play, you lose 3 morale when they die, they're 8 power and 9 health. But when they die, you get the top 2 cards of your deck into your graveyard, so they're like mini copies of these. They cost a lot comparatively, but they're also a really solid blocker. And when they die, they further your strategy. Overall, the deck's pretty simple. We're gonna give it a shot with some random player versus player games and see how it does. So I'm just going to go to quick multiplayer, standard speed, standard mode, normal format, and I'll play 3 games with it and see how I do with it. Unable to connect. Okay. You've got to let it try a few times before you can remake the game. Whoops. Not campaign. There we go. Like I said, the interface is a little glitchy still, but that's okay because the game they're building the interface around is fantastic, I feel, personally. They have sort of a weird balance in that every faction can do something that seems overpowered compared to what the other factions can do, but the game as a whole is relatively well balanced because each faction has a significant strength and a significant weakness. Okay, so I'm getting into a game here. I do not see any copies of One of Many Exhumed or Fill the Grave, so that's an immediate mulligan. And again, this deck mulligans very aggressively because most of the deck is the same. Okay, I've got him, I can make this work. And it looks like I'm against another sleeper deck, that is a lucky draw. Okay, so I'm against another sleeper. Sleeper is the zombie tribe. They've got another patient 0 here. I don't build one huge creature, so I'm not too concerned about that. The scavenger, not much should die until I get everything out at once. And by then it should hopefully give me what I need. He's running Endless Horde. I only hit 2 militia off that, but that's okay. I'll play 1 here. He's playing Wealthy Noble to get some extra resources. He's playing an Endless Horde strategy, which is a superficially similar strategy to mine. It's about self-milling and playing stuff. It's the same basic strategy, but we're going with different goals. He's a very grindy win, where I'm a very aggressive win. I should just win on turn 8 when my army attacks, ideally. Doesn't always happen, but ideally. Okay, so he's throwing out something. I'm going to play my blockers like that, so that these will trade and go down to 1 each. And then next turn... well, yeah. Because if he throws more out, then the zombie's going to trade with something. If I'm lucky, my zombie and his exhumed will trade, and I'll get a free 1 of Many Exhumed. He's pulling back into the defense zone. Fighting. Okay, turn 6, playing 2 more militia. I'm going to leave that as it is, so that way we'll both get some fill in our graveyard, and I'll get the turn 7 Hehkeem for hopefully more than just 2. But 2 will do, because that'll put me at 6? That's still decent amount. It's not great, but it's decent. I'm hoping for... if I'm lucky, I'll get 2 more off the 1 Many Exhumed, but I may get just 1, but that'll be okay, because that'll give me a total of 7, which is almost what I need to win. It's enough to win with 2 attacks. But that's if he blocks, I think, 3 of them. If he blocks 4, I might need 3 attacks. I'm not doing the math in my head. Okay, so those trade off. We mill a bit more. Did I get any more? 2 more! Excellent. Let's move these guys to the assault zone. And see how things go. See if he has anything fantastic to play. He's thinking. Okay, he's putting out some defense and still keeping a little bit of pressure on me. That's okay. He didn't want to make the trade, so he infected my guy. That's actually a decent move on his part. But if I'm lucky, I'll win here. Let's patient 0 take it a blocker. I have a full 8. But depending on how much he puts out to block, that's not going to be enough to kill him this turn, but I've gained a massive advantage. The reason I put Hehkeem first is because now that he's used his effect and I've gotten all these militia, he's just a 10-10 beat stick. I want him to die before my militia die. Oh, what is this? Oh, okay, just he milled Shikana, and Shikana's like Lord of the Pit. So yeah, I'm not going to win here, but I'm going to do quite a bit of damage. And yeah, let's just keep the pressure on. See if he can, see if he has something, or if I'm going to win here. Just waiting for him at this point. For those who don't know how Infinity Wars works, each player takes their turn simultaneously, and then when both players hit the end turn button, everything happens simultaneously in initiative order. Oh, he's stalling for a turn. Okay. And taking out my extra copy of Endless Horde. That's fine. Okay, so he... Let's just keep the pressure up for the moment. I don't need to cast Fill the Graves at this point. Excuse me. So I'm going to shuffle that in to draw another militia. And let's see what he does next. Now that I've played and lost Hehkeem, the putting more into the graveyard isn't particularly useful. I just want to draw and keep playing more to keep the pressure up. Okay, he's putting everything on defense to try to not lose here, but I think I've still... Oh, I might still have this. I think I've just got too many... Well, those guys are getting huge. This might be a problem. Ow. Yeah, that hurt. That hurt a lot. I wasn't paying too much attention. I should have Agent Zero'd one of them. My bad, I misplayed. I misplayed badly. I kill, hopefully I still have enough to win. That may have cost me the game, though. See, this guy gets a permanent +2/+2 whenever one of his undead dies, so I should have been paying more attention to what was in his support zone. It's entirely my fault that if I lose this, but come on. I know you're thinking. Oh, you might just have enough blockers though, because those are gonna be 8/8s. Oh, he put a lead out there. Oh, he moved it back from combat. Oh, beautiful. Sorry, I'm gonna lose this one, it looks like. Yeah, that's just gonna be too big. I misplayed last turn, it cost me the game. Well, let's see how things go. No, let's pull these guys back for the moment. See if I can bait him into moving into the assault zone at the wrong time. He's wasted his Agent Zero. Okay. So those guys can't block at the moment. He can. Do I go all in here? So one would trade with Aletta, and two would trade with him, and that would put me at breaking through with 20. Because they can't block this turn. They're slow. And if he does block, I've still gotten some damage in. If he... Does she count as a zombie? Yeah, she does. Okay, so I'll be at 16. That's fine, I'll still trade with 2, and then I'll get 2 in. That'll be 7 each, 14. Let's shuffle one of my Exhumes back in, play Militia, pass turn. Yeah, okay. Yeah, no. That early play cost me the game. No, he moves all in, and I don't have anywhere near enough pressure to save myself or kill him. He's got this. Good game. Now let's play this out. Draw a card. No. Okay, turn. Those trade, he hits me for 32. Oh, no, he kills me. Yeah. Undead Scavenger is good. I don't have enough Undead to make use of it in my deck, but it's a good card, and I really misplayed by not frying one. Alright, let's try that again. Oh! Daily win. Okay, I'll take it. It's a free card. Okay. I have a bunch of different decks. I might showcase them all eventually. Most of them aren't original designs, though. Like, I've got a half-built Bionic Paladin deck that's kind of generic and, well, I wouldn't say generic, but it's a common deck in certain parts. I've got to fill the graves. Yeah, I can keep that. Ooh, they're playing Veror. The faction they're playing strengthens itself when creatures die. Any creatures either side. These guys get massively bigger. Oh, whenever an enemy creature dies, excuse me. Without being sacrificed, she gets +2/+2. But that's okay for me because I don't lose creatures early. Or them getting milled straight from my graveyard thankfully doesn't count for that. Okay, so, come on, click off that. I got just 2, and I milled my other fill to graves. That's somewhat painful. So I'm gonna have to get a substantial number of my support zone to work well. So I'm gonna take some free damage, but that's okay. It's not gonna kill me. So Hehkeem is gonna be a 10/10 and 2 more militia. That's still not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. Pop in the defense zone. No, I don't want anything to die yet because I don't want the cultists to get big. I can take the damage. It's gonna hurt, but I can take the damage. 2 more. Still be 12/12s. It's gonna get me to 7. So with Hehkeem, I can still win. They're 10/10s right now? Yeah, let's go. All in for now, and we'll get backup incoming. Yep, he's not coming, but I think I still have enough. Because I'm not going to lose anything here. It's 40 free. 2 more come in. Oh, and I get him from Hehkeem. He'll be a roadblock. Let's just play him straight in. Go all in. I might have this. Oh, ow. Well, that's GG. I was hoping you wouldn't have one. No. Yeah, I know. Yep. I've got to kill the cultists, but it's not going to be enough. Just don't have enough breakthrough with. That mass death was great. Oh, that hurt. I should have seen it coming, too. So this deck isn't doing so hot. That can stall for a bit while I get some militia out. Some other critters. He's at 60... Yeah, I did everything. Poof. I just don't have enough, though. So that's 7, 14, 24, 29, 39 out of 60. Yeah, I've got nothing. I'll let him have the actual win. I kind of hate conceding in games, even when I've lost, because whenever someone concedes to me, I always feel cheapened out. Like, I really want to see them hit 0. It's very satisfactory, and I hate denying that to others. Yeah. But yeah, that's GG. Ow. Okay, so that's 0-2 so far out of 3, so this deck not doing so hot. Well, the first game was a misplay. I'm not sure if I would have won without the misplay, but that's okay. I'm not going to pretend I'm great at this game. I started like 4 days ago, and again, I believe this is an original design of mine. I have not seen this played before, period, in any game. Well, like I said, the design is based off Magic the Gathering, but I have not seen this deck played before in this game. Ooh, this is going to be interesting. He's running a hybrid faction deck. Shoot. Nope, that should have been a mole. I'm an idiot, I'm not paying attention. Let's put some melee pressure on him. There's the monk. Let's just hope I top deck Graves, because that should have been... I saw the 2-drop, thought it was a Graves because I'm an idiot. Yeah, let's just wing rush here. Hopefully I might move him. Oh, cool. That's 11. Alright, so... play more dudes. If I draw a Graves next turn, I might still be able to do something good here. But I really should have mulliganed that. I'm sorry. I'm talking to you guys and not looking at the game. That happens. I definitely don't feel this deck is finished. I feel like I could do a lot more than I am with this. Right now it's built entirely off the Hehkeem strategy. It's not a whole lot you can do with that, though, so... okay. If you guys see more I could do, please let me know. Do I just want to play 2 more militia? No, I need the Hehkeem play. I'll shuffle and not get lucky. Well, I'll get 1 militia back because it died. That's something. Yep. Let's just go Weenie Rush out and just use Hehkeem as a revival mechanic. Ooh, Helmet Elf. Good card. It's like he can pay 6 to get a pair of 6/6s. Move you in, move you in, move you in. Pass turn. See what he does. Let's just go all in, hope for the best. Because I didn't mull like an idiot. 521 blocker, very nice. 524 blocker, excuse me. Okay, so get a little bit more pressure. Oh, now I get to fill the Graves. Oh well. Let me think about this. Huh. That's now very, very big. Yeah. Oh, they didn't play her out. That's gonna hurt then. Well then. Still, let's fear and play 2 militia. Because now shit's gonna come out. Sorry, and there it is. Okay. So I'm glad I feared there. And I've got some pressure. But so did I. They have a bunch of 6/6s. Okay. Let's take her out. And see what pressure I can put out. I might still have this. Maybe not, but maybe. So the first game could go either way. This game oh no, they're going aggressive. They were counting on that to block, which I just blew up. So I'm gonna get some damage in here, but so are they. Nah, invincible defender. I need some extra power, so let's fear here again. And next turn I'm going to patient zero whatever their biggest thing to block with is. And hope I actually hit. Wait, reflective shield? No. Let me see your whole graveyard. What is that? Oh, they were going to use reflective shields. Okay, I wasn't familiar with that card, but it would have just won them the game had they actually gotten it off. No. Okay, let's see here. They had a 7-14, a 4-10, and a bunch of like 6-8 and 6-12 demons. Demons are going to be annoying. Let's take out the pop. Because they're going to move into their offensive defense, so I should hit it. And we'll see if I can push enough through. I only need to get like... let's see here. If 1 dies, 2 getting in is enough. If 2 die, I need 3 to get in. And their creatures take half this turn. Lovely. And there goes a large portion of my field. Okay, ow. That Worshipper got huge quick. Okay, so far this deck has been rather unsuccessful. But I think he knows he needs to stay on defense because his health is so low, which gives me some time to rebuild. Hopefully. If I just keep sniping his good creatures with... well... I don't know. Okay. They're gonna be 8/8s. It's not enough to break 3 even if I snipe with that. I've got 25 to break 3, 18, 24. It's not enough. 6, 12, 18. And this is 24, 27, 23. Yeah, no. I've got nothing. That's GG. Because I didn't actually... oh well. You get to see my bad playing a showcase of a deck that's not actually very, very good, it seems. I was, of course, hoping it would be good. It's not. Oh, goodbye. And GG. Oh well. If you have suggestions for the deck, or you want to see me play more Infinity Wars, or... okay, so obviously this deck either needs work if it's even viable. I'm not sure it is. If you have suggestions on how to improve the deck, or want to see me play a particularly different deck, then please give me a shout out. I'm gonna keep working on this for the moment. See if I can tune it up to something better. Trying to think what I could do at the moment with my collection. My collection isn't very big. Like I said, I just recently got started. I was thinking about using Awaken to keep replaying Hehkeem over and over again, but I'm not sure on that. It's just an idea I had, and let me know in the comments what you think of the deck. Let me know in the comments if you want to see more Infinity Wars, because I am really enjoying this. I think that's about it. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.